Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Ready, set. 53's check. 53's I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run down.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
53, Mike, 53.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. The Texans at 11-3 on the year, and they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete, and they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Give him 30 yards there.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one, and on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. And And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. 39 yards there, a big one.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go.
So all level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's a give up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Completes it to Hearns. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen. That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Hale. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. They're going to look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Let's go. Smash, red. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Ready, go.
Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up fourth down.
I got you.
They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
No. Black Ultra. Hey, check
They'll set up a throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bears are going to take possession.
Yellow, 22. Check, 53's mine. I got him. Let's go. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Ready. 10 black. Seal black. I smell.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. This one fielded at the 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This is caught by Hearns. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. They'll go with a keeper, and they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in, and they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hale. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. And this one is right through. And that's going to tie us at 13. So they'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Back to throw here. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. What they're hoping now is to build a little momentum off of it and give them a more genuine reason to cheer down the road.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Coming after you. Like five. Watch the run. Watch the run. It's south, baby. That's baby south. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. 43 rail. Go, go, go. Like five, like five, like five. Go.
Now back to throw. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bears are right back in this football game. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. First and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on first down, there was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turned the ball over.
The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race. After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Houston set to take over. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
2nd and 9 now. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. That's a nice explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the proper place and read your keys. And a smart thinking guy running an offense can see when you break down on that, and he took full advantage of it.
Yellow, 22.
He finds his man, complete. It's Hale, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Let's go. 50, green.
He'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
So with that field goal, this... After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now out comes Houston. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That's on the tackle, Panay Sewell. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 11. It's caught right side. It turns. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Go now. 60 red. 60 red. Trouble. 38.
Watch the twins. Watch the twins. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. You ain't going nowhere.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. 2nd and 6. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the twins.
And that will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Here we go. Set. Black 40.
Number 53. Mike 53.
Let's go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Watch the pass. 36. 36.
22 needle.
53 is the mic. 53.
Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his 2nd drop, indeed, not a good look. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got
Ready, go.
They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Ready.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
10 cycles.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Better bring it.
Ready.
Back to throw. And oh, what a catch. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
Shot. 17.
53. 53. Mike. Let's go, one more.
He's back to throw. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here, now a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. It's incomplete. They got the touchdown, could not, however, get the 2-point conversion to cap it, and they're still down by a pair. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.